How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. Today we are talking about Storm Collectibles Gears of War figures. We have three of them. We have Marcus, we have Kate Diaz, and we have Coltrane. Because I saw in Big Bad Toy Store that there's pre-orders up for Queen Mira and Dominic Santiago, Dom from Gears of War, up on the website, and those are Big Bad Toy Store exclusives. And I was like, holy crap, I thought the Storm line was dead by them. So yeah, there's one other one that I don't have. It's the Warden. He's a real big beefy guy. He's super expensive at this point. So we're going to go over the three that I have, and hopefully when the Dom and Queen Mira drop, we're going to get those because I love Gears of War. So here we have our Storm Collectibles Gears of War figures. Like I said, we're going over them because Big Bad Toy Store has that Storm Collectibles Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Dominic Santiago and Queen Mira up on their website, and I saw those and I was like, ooh, finally more Gears of War by Storm, because really all we have is NECA, a couple of McFarlane basically statues, and now the new Storm Collectibles, which are really sick. They call them 1/12, but they are not 1/12. These people are humongous if they're 1/12. They're like 7-8 feet tall at that point. So yeah, they're not 1/12, but as you can see, we have Marcus Phoenix here with his signature armor and look. Then we've got Kate Diaz, the main character from Gears 5 and one of the major characters in Gears 4, and of course Coltrane from all 5 games. You know, Marcus is in all 5 games. I don't know when Gears 6 is coming out. It'd be nice to get that, and also get an announcement about a Storm Collectibles Baird, because Baird is my favorite Gears character, and where's the love? We got Marcus, we got Cole, we got Kate, we've got Dom coming. I want Baird so we can finish the original Delta. Well, I guess we need a Carmine. And you could even make that one like 3 figures in one. So yeah, just do it, Storm. Go all in on Gears of War. You have the license, obviously. So make the figures. I should get the Warden figure that they have, but he's pretty pricey now. And so are these guys. I had doubles of Marcus and Cole at one point from a random accident of someone sending me too many when they shipped. But I got rid of those. Unfortunately, I should have held on to them. Maybe I could have traded them for a Warden or something. But yeah, it is what it is. We get these cool 3 figures, and we are going to check them out. First, let's take a closer look at good old Marcus Phoenix, everyone's favorite war-hardened veteran and grub killer. Marcus, voiced by John DiMaggio, who also voices Bender in Futurama. But as you can see, the detail on these figures by Storm is very nice. You can see the likeness to the character there. He's got his signature scar, he's got his bulky armor, all those nice, big, bulky, meaty Delta Squad proportions. I'm a big Gears of War fan. I have the comic books, I have a bunch of the novels, obviously a bunch of the figures, so yeah. Fun fact, I love Gears of War, I love the games, I love the characters. It's a great universe, it's a great sci-fi action story, and this is a great figure, and I'm excited to get more because I thought this line was completely dead. But yeah, let's go over the articulation. Starting out at the top, I had to fix his head. The ball joint it's a really long ball joint, and I did not know how to figure out how it works, but I just had to jam it down in there really well. But he still looks forward pretty well, back pretty well, side to side a little bit, not perfect, but shoulders come up pretty nicely. Those pads get out of the way. We do get a bicep cut and double elbows, which work pretty well. A lot of range in the torso, which is really nice, so you can get some nice running poses. However, there's like a hinge in here. It's really complicated. I was looking at the inside of it, trying to figure out the head situation, but you have to be careful, because if you pivot forward and you try to go a certain way, you might break the figure. So just be wary of that. If you don't have a Storm Collectibles, these are the only ones I have, the Gears of War figures, because like I said, I'm a huge Gears fan. Legs come about that far. There is a cut at the torso as well. We don't get any kind of thigh cut. We get a double knee though, and we get a boot cut and a rocker and some toe articulation. And he's a really nice figure. He feels really good. He feels premium, and you can get him in some really good poses. And as you can see, like I said, the likeness to the character is really good on this figure. We love us some Marcus Phoenix, but let's take a look at his accessories. Alright, checking out the accessories. First of all, well, he's got some hands on there as well, because it's easier to just leave the hands on there as opposed to swapping them out. But we get his Lancer, which I believe is the family Lancer that JD has in Gears 4, because he's got that wooden stock. Unlike the other lanterns, as you can see, it's got a bloody chainsaw. It is actually kind of sharp. We've got the blue lights on there. We've got a nice silver wash on some gunmetal gray plastic. And yeah, it's nicely detailed, nicely painted. All the hits are there for a lancer that you'd want. Just, you know, sawing people in half. Sorry for the weird sound effects. Then we get, I dropped it. We get Marcus's knife. It is a big old knife. It is used for stabbing grubs, locusts, whatever you want to call them. We get a shotgun, which, you know that sound when you just mash someone up with a shotgun, and Nasher shotgun in Gears of War. It's got the shells on the side, which are blue instead of red, which is kind of strange, but once again, we've got a nice wash on there in silver to bring out the detail on that weapon. And then we get a load more of hands. We get 2 pointing hands because, as you know, Marcus is pretty bossy. He kind of takes over lead of Delta Squad and then becomes the leader. And then we get 2 gripping hands as well, as the 2 fists that are on him right there, and those gun-wielding hands, which is to say a trigger finger and a grabbing under the lancer barrel hand. So yeah, that's it for his hands. And then also for accessories, we get 2 alternate head sculpts. We get Old Man Marcus. Goodness gracious. We get Old Man Marcus times 2, one with do-rag, one without. And we were all surprised to learn he had hair under that do-rag when he took his bandana off at the end of Gears 3 when she beat Mira. But yeah, he has hair. It would have been nice to get a younger undo-ragged head sculpt with maybe him holding a do-rag as a hand as well. But you get what you get. That's all the accessories for Marcus. So let's move on to Kate. So Kate Diaz was introduced in Gears of War 4 as one of your companions in the game. We had JD, which is Marcus and Anya's son. I was going to look it up, and then I was like, no, his name is Del, and I know his name is Del because I saved him at the end of Gears 4 instead of JD because JD's a dick. Was that Gears 4 or Gears 5? I think it was Gears 5, actually. But that's beside the point. Kate is the granddaughter of Queen Mira, who, as you know, was the Locust Queen in Gears of War. She was the one leading the Horde. She was a human that was, like, abducted and experimented on and made into the Queen of the Locusts. And Kate Diaz is her granddaughter. And we find that out throughout the game. And this is a really cool figure because the only other one I have is from McFarlane, and it's basically a statue, and she doesn't do anything. But this one is really well articulated, really nicely detailed. You can see we've got the head sculpt. I don't know about the the paint they use for the skin tone. It may be a little bit too, like, I don't know, not too dark, but just like the shade is like not human-like to me. I think her skin was maybe a little bit lighter and a little bit less orangey. I don't know. I could be wrong. But other than that, she's a really cool-looking figure. And, you know, she's got the armor. It's in the winter gear because a big portion of Gears 4, you're driving a sled in the cold, so you have to be equipped for that. It would have been nice to get her normal outfit, but it is what it is. We still get the figure. And, yeah, she's really cool. So let's go over the articulation. There's the back and all that stuff. I forgot to show it on Marcus, but it's painted and detailed all throughout. Going over her articulation, starting at the head, we get, we get a good amount forward. Slight amount back because this gets in the way. Side to side, same deal, that gets in the way. Forward is really good, but that's because that whole joint goes down, like basically the entire upper torso. Their articulation is really wild. It's crazy to me. Shoulders go up that far. We do get a, no, actually we don't get a bicep cut on her, but we do get double elbows, which work really nicely. We get a ball peg and swivel on the arm joints, which I forgot to mention on Marcus as well. Forward that far. Back that far. Nice articulation there. This is a soft overlay, so it gets up and out of the way. Forward that far. Back that far. Double knee. She can't kick her own butt. I don't even want to try it. I already broke a xenomorph earlier. There is actually no boot cut, but we do get rockers forward. Toe articulation. Good stuff. She's very posable. She's very fun to play with. She looks really good. Yeah, Storm Collectibles really knocked out of the park with these, and I'm glad they're making more. Going over her accessories, first of all, she comes with this necklace, which, as you can see, has the Horde symbol on it, and that's because she's Mira's granddaughter, like I said. It's painted nice gold and silver. It's nicely detailed. If the camera wants to focus, there you go. Yeah, both sides. Nice, very cool. Then she comes with, of course, because it's Gears of War, a Lancer, and of course, I've also got focus. I've also got her hands attached because it's just easier that way. Nicely painted, just like Marcus's. Sharp, pointy, no wooden stock. Like I said, that's the family Lancer that Marcus gives to JD. And then JD gets freaking killed because I picked him, or Dell, over JD because JD's a huge dick, like throughout all of Gears 4 and most of Gears 5. When you see him, he's just a huge butthole. So, yeah, sorry, Marcus. And then you also get a Gorgon. Is it a Gorgon pistol? Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's the Gorgon pistol. It's a fully automatic Locust pistol, but it's got a blue light because the COG have it, and it's got a nice gun wash on there and a red trigger. So it's not the Gorgon. What is it? No, that's the freaking COG auto pistol. I forget what it's called. I'm silly. Then of course we get a bunch of hands because you know, import figure hands. We get open hands, we get holding hands, we get gripping hands, and then of course we get the fists that are attached to her right there. And then we get her alternate head sculpt with the beanie, which is what she was wearing in Gears 4. Oh my god, it really doesn't want to focus. But yeah, there's her with the beanie on, sitting a little weird on her head, but it's all good. So if you wanted her to be from Gears 4, technically you could, even though the outfit is wrong. But yeah, there's that head. And then we also get this one with the goggles, the snow goggles, from the snow part of Gears 4. And as you can see, she's got no ponytail, pigtail, whatever it's called. I think it's a pigtail. Because the one on the back of her head here is swappable. So yeah, that's why it's not there. You just port it in and port it out. So that's the accessories for Kate. So let's move on to Cole. Here we have Coltrane, Star Thrashball Flayer for the Hanover Cougars, in case you didn't know. He comes with this helmet just to show you. It is a really great likeness of the figure. He's got the nice gray armor that he has in the games. And it works for Gears 5 or Gears 1 through 3, or Gears 1 through 2, Cole, because Gears 3, they're wearing a whole different aesthetic. But it comes with swappable heads and all that. But the detail on this figure is really nice. It is based on the actor's appearance and likeness. I don't remember his name. But Coltrane is a cool character. His best buddy Baird needs to get made, because what's Coltrane without Baird, you know? So yeah, with all that being said, let's take a look. Oh, there's his back. That's so nicely detailed. Just look at that. It's such a cool looking figure. All of these are great by Stone Collectibles. So yeah, let's get into the articulation. I'm the Coltrane, baby. Woo! Alright, so starting at the head, forward, backward, side to side, all that good stuff. Shoulders up about that far. There actually are butterfly joints in all these figures. I forgot to mention. Well, at least there are in Marcus and Cole. We get a bicep cut, double elbow, which works nicely. Sorry for the focus. Lots of articulation in the torso. But be warned, like I said before, it goes all the way forward. But as you can see, you gotta snap it back and get it back in the right place so you don't break the figure. Leg is hindered by this, so it doesn't come forward that much, but we do get a thigh cut in there. Double knee. This leg fares better on the forward, by the way. Side goes out about that far. We don't get a boot cut because he's got big old clunky boots, but we do get a rocker and technically a toe joint, but they don't really move that much. So yeah, really nicely articulated, really good looking figure, just like the other ones. So yeah, let's get into his accessories. So checking out his accessories, first of all, let's grab this out of his, oh my goodness, Cole, why would you do that? Don't fall over, you look so cool. First of all, let's grab his knife, which is very nice, very shiny, very big, very pointy, and just she's there onto his boot, sticks right back in there, so that's nice. Then we get, once again, the Masher shotgun with the blue shells in the gray wash, or the silver wash on there. To bring out the detail, we get his Thrashball helmet, like I said. You guys saw it on him earlier, and there is a cougar on the side. Wow, that's really dirty. I need to clean it. And maybe it's supposed to be that way because you know it's old. But there's a cougar on the side. And yeah, it's his old thrashball helmet. Then we get the Hammerlock. Is that what it's called? I'm forgetting the names of these freaking guns. The freaking Hammerburst. I knew that. Like, what's wrong with me? But yeah, Cole's got a Hammerburst because he's Cole. It's got a magazine down there, not removable. Nicely painted. It's all grimy because he swiped it off of a locust. Then we get one alternate head sculpt, which is Cole when he's older, which basically looks the same as him younger, just a little bit of gray. He doesn't age. He looks just the same. So that's cool. And then we get a bunch of alternate hands. We get 2 open hands, an extra trigger finger, and a gripping hand. And then we get another trigger finger and an open hand for grabbing the bottom of that Hammerlock. It's just easier that way. That's why I have them like that. I will put the guns in their hands, I swear. I just wanted to get them posed up and do the accessories and all that. And then that came off. But yeah, let's get into a couple of comparisons. Not too many, but we're going to do it. First up, here is Cole with Dell from McFarlane from Gears of War 4 and Cole from Gears of War. Is it 3 or 2? I'm not sure. I think it's from Gears of War, the original one actually, on the right from NECA. I know it's from NECA. Probably going to redo this. So here is our Storm Collectibles Cole with our McFarlane Dell and our NECA Cole from Gears 1. As you can see, he stands above both of them, and he's supposed to be 1/12, but the 7-inch scale, 1/10 scale NECA figure, which might actually be 1/12 scale in this case for Gears of War, is a lot shorter. So yeah, it's funny. It's not 1/12 from Storm. It's more like 1/10. So here's our Storm Collectibles Kate with our NECA Anya on the right and our McFarlane Kate from Gears 4 on the left, which as you can see, it has to be leaned up to stand because it's posed in a weird way, like she's taking a dump or something. Just one of the reasons I don't like when McFarlane has license of things I like, because he'll probably try to make it a statue. But here you can see the scale as, once again, the 1/12 quote-unquote figure is taller than both. So yeah. Here is Marcus with Marcus and Marcus, both from NECA, the one on the left from Gears 3 and the one on the right from Gears 1. One of my favorite childhood figures. Yeah, it's still the same one from when I was a kid. So is the NECA Baird that I have. The rest I kind of picked up and filled in the gaps along the way. But that Marcus I got in like, what, 2007, 2008 when the game came out? I don't remember when the game first came out. It was before that. It was way before that. What am I talking about? But yeah, it was nostalgia feels. I love Marcus Phoenix. I love Gears of War. Great characters, great game. Oh, also, for comparison, here is Marcus with his kid JD, who is now dead. I'm pretty sure that's canon because nobody likes JD. So he's gone. That's the McFarlane one. So there's Storm, McFarlane, NECA, Phoenixes for you. So yeah. Also, NECA really fell off with their Gears 3 figures, as you can see, because someone need to lend Marcus a hand because his keeps falling off. But yeah, it was a weird time. They kind of like went backward steps with these figures, like those weird ball hips and all this stuff. It was a step forward in articulation, but a step back in quality and tightness. As you can see, is a pretty floppy figure. So boo on the Gears 3 figures by NECA. Those suck. But also, we all love us some Clayton Carmine. So yay, Clayton from NECA from Gears 3. Grub Killer. The only one that didn't get his brains blown out. Yay, Clayton. Rest in peace, Anthony and Benjamin. Yay. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this look at these figures. I don't have the boxes anymore. I should have kept those doubles because, gosh, they're going up in price. Like I said, I could have traded them, saved them to trade for the new ones. You never know. But it is what it is. You can't hold on to regrets anyway. So yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and of course, you can check out the videos early, not these ones that I film, these like backlog, older figures. These go up immediately. They're for content for y'all just to enjoy and you know, tell me what you think. Tell me if you want to see more. So yeah, I do all that stuff, but comment, like, subscribe, Patreon, all that good stuff. Super excited for the new Gears figures. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time and bye-bye.